I think all in all, just proud of our team. It's been a long year, a lot of ups and downs. Almost feels like probably two or three different seasons in one. From the beginning, starting off hot, kind of struggling in the middle, and then kind of finding our groove again towards the back end. Just really told our team, just really proud of the way they've grinded this year. And um, kind of feels like this weekend was kind of indicative to way they've battled throughout the season, and just really proud of how hard they fight, how hard they compete. They work their butts off, and just obviously wish we could have finished it off today, but truly proud of the way they fought. It's been a fun year. It's been some, like I said, ups and downs, some challenges, but I think at the end of the day, really felt like this team really kind of learned how to compete as the year went on, and really just pushed through the hard stuff, and just really proud of the way they fought down the stretch.
Coach, can you talk about the way SJ competed out there today?
Jeez, I don't know if like words can really describe it. I told her I was like I just kept waiting for the one inning she'd come up there and just balls were just rolling to the plate. But it's kind of joking about it a while ago. It's the way she was brought up, and she's got that fight. She's not gonna be loud and be vocal and jump around. She's just gonna compete her butt off, and it's hard to find that. Just you look across the country, and those are the teams that are playing right now. They're going to be led by people like that, and it's hard to find, especially when it's hard. Especially you're playing an offense like what Florida State has with very good hitters, and there's not really anything else to trick them with, and they still are having a tough time with her. I think it just goes to show that deep down competitive drive that she has, and there's absolutely no question she left her heart and soul out there. I wish we could have found ways to score, hit balls right at people. It's just we had a hard time pushing those runners across when we got them on. They made some good pitches and played good defense, and it was tough. But through it all, SJ just battled her butt off, and just really proud of the way that she competed.
SJ, you obviously pitched really well in your first game. Did you think you had to make any adjustments going into the second game, knowing that you were going up against a lineup as good as FSU, or did you feel like I'm just going to do what I did before because it was working?
I just thought just keep doing what I do and don't change my game for somebody else and just keep going until the wheels fall off.
Haley, how'd you guys handle the break? I mean, you guys were so hot the first game to win the game. I'm sure you just want to kind of keep going. How was that? And then they jump out early in the second game. You think that kind of got them back in it?
No, I think this team has a lot of fight. So we went in, took a minute to cool, regather ourselves, and I think we came out ready to fight and ready to go. And we weren't out of it at all that game. So we just kept fighting and until the end. So.
Coach, you've got two really talented young players sitting next to you, but you got a bunch more in the locker room. How do you think that this experience will help your program going forward as far as where you need to go? Because not every team gets to go to the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, I think it's huge. You see the two that are sitting up here. Like you look at there's a lot of wins this year that they're responsible for. Two really incredible years that they've had, and you really look when you're trying to build that foundation moving forward. We lose a lot of impact seniors, but this is the kind of expectation and understanding what a day-to-day is like, what the grind is going to feel like. It's important to go through that and go through a year and compete, and then on the back end you really can start to sit back and say, these are some things that we can get better at. This is why sometimes when we harp on certain things that certain things are important, right? And how we carry ourselves, how we work. Just being an athlete as well as, I mean, you're in college to get a degree. It's two high leverage things at stake here, and so and you make sacrifices. It is hard at times, but it's so special as well. And there's a lot of people in the country that wish they could have the opportunity to do that and go through what they do. And these two do an incredible job of bringing that on a daily basis and representing that incredibly well. They hold themselves to very high standards. This one, sometimes I got to pour cold water on and tell her to chill out, but it's so much fun to be on the same team with these two, and I think that they're gonna play an incredibly big role in what happens with this program moving forward.
Elia, this is your first tournament appearance when you're a freshman. Like, how would you describe the whole experience and what you can build off of this, especially your season you had?
This experience is awesome. Being my first time here, I couldn't imagine it being any differently besides taking home the trophy. But I think we can build off of it next year as a team, SJ and I. I'm just helping lead and bring up the underclassmen or even our teammates that are our age now and just help them get comfortable in these situations and in this tournament.
Coach, obviously, the conference you guys play in speaks for itself, but Florida State being the only non-SEC school to be a national seed and then go toe-to-toe with them, like, how is Florida State softball perceived? I guess if you don't mind talking about that.
Sorry, I thought you were asking her.
Just can you talk about Florida State?
I think, yeah, no, Florida State has been a program on top for such a long time. Perennial World Series team. They're experienced. They're very experienced at this point in time in the season. They're very used to that kind of being that target in postseason. They're just very consistent, incredibly consistent. They are well coached. They play the game hard. They're aggressive. You have to be on your toes the whole time. It's very similar to a lot of what we face throughout the entire year. And you really look at the outside perception. Florida State's an incredible program, and we have a lot of respect. We knew it was going to be a tough task to come in and first to go through a regional, be playing on Sunday, but we make it to Sunday, and it's going to be a grind. You're going to have to do a lot of things incredibly well to come through. Felt like we did, and felt like we had opportunities to make things happen in the second game. But they're a really good team, and they've got pitching, they've got defense, they've got offense. They're really complete, and we have nothing but the utmost respect for them and what they do.
Coach, you talked about just now about the chances. In the second game, in the first 4 innings, you had traffic.
Yeah.
And I really want to bring this up.
Yeah, I know.
Because you had traffic in every inning, and then you had the triple play. On that play, was it just a little bit too much aggressive? What happened?
Yeah, I think our team was just trying to be aggressive and make something happen. You're as the game is going on, like you said, there's so many chances, and we had such a hard time of getting that hit to go through, and it didn't work out. Take a shot, didn't work out, and sometimes that's the way it goes. We tried different things throughout those innings to get runs across, and just had a hard time getting that last hit to get us going.